Meet Jai Greenfield, owner of Harlem Vintage, a specialty wine store in New York City. She shares with the Atlantic Post why she got into the wine business.
I like wine and I drink wine, and in my former career as a trader on Wall Street, I always had to incorporate entertaining as part of the corporate experience, and incorporating wine in that was just an easy way to bring in, something that I love. And then I would always learn about wine, travel to wine country, and one thing led to another where I saw Harlem Vintage. I saw that there was a need in Harlem for a high-end wine merchant. We did a lot of grassroots marketing. We went out on street fairs. In fact, Harlem is well known for the famed Harlem Week. So in August of 2003, we were hitting the pavement literally, conducting surveys and focus groups and research, asking people about their wine preferences and how and when and where they make purchases. And from a financial resource standpoint, and I think this is the case for us as well as for a lot of small businesses, we provided collateral, and we received a loan from the Small Business Administration. So we got an SBA loan funded through Chase Bank. I see the successes every day. I drive up to a place that we created from the ground up. So we created the blueprint for what experience Harlemites could have related to wine and liquors. We have an extensive list of specialty liquors and spirits as well. Well, we have wines right here in Harlem from all across the world. We have wines from South Africa, from California. We have wines from even as close as Long Island in New York. The North Fork of Long Island makes great wine. So, we have the benefit of not being regionally specific like certain stores. We just try to find great wines that we think that our customers will enjoy. Two lessons that I brought in from the corporate world would be one in terms of customer service. Whether your customers are mutual funds and you're selling them stocks, or whether your customers are neighbors here in Harlem and you're selling them wine, the key is 100% laser focus on meeting their needs. And that is listening, finding out what those needs are. Are you providing the right product? Are you pricing that product correctly? Are you marketing it correctly? So it's really continually having that laser focus on the customer and meeting those customer needs. We are in the process of creating a private label. So a Harlem Vintage branded wine that we will sell here as well as serve at Nectar. There's so many lessons. It is a lot of the startup lesson for sure is any venture, whether it's wine, clothing, what have you, it always takes longer and it costs more. So people can have the most well thought out business plan, but in terms of executing that business plan, really when rubber hits the road, I think most entrepreneurs will tell you their venture took longer to execute, and it certainly it took them more in funding. Five years down the road, it will be 11 years old, so it will certainly, I think even now it has shed its startup role, and I think we certainly then will have the brand reach as well as the physical reach where you might see multiple stores, and I think we're proving now that the combined concept of a wine bar and a wine store conjoined certainly gives you a broader reach as well. So there's certainly ideas that are being formulated now so that 5 years from now, that's some of the growth that we're looking at.